Pow! Danny Vegas time, Danny Vegas World segment, Pow 3. One lucky gal, Nicole Taylor Sharp. Man, do I love this. You know, I said on Facebook last night, man, I've only known you a little more than a year. I feel like I've known you 10 years.
I know, you're one of my BFFs.
Isn't that amazing?
One of my boy BFF.
You know, it's just because we're addicted to the same
Sharon,
drug.
love you. Don't be jealous.
Yeah, Sharon. But I think we're addicted to the same drug.
We are.
We're marketing junkies, and
we
think a lot alike in a lot of ways. I think you're much smarter than I am, and it shows. So
see, look how smart you are with the female in the room to say that she's smarter than you. That automatically elevates you to a place of influence and
well, thank you.
Savvy.
Wow, thank you. I bet
You're welcome.
I work with a lot of women, and so
You do.
I've learned a lot.
You do.
Okay. If you haven't been here for the first two segments, you know we basically discussed the political landscape.
We did.
You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It can go into much deeper than that, but you know what? We're only an hour show. Now, you know, there has been a little bugaboo about doing a Danny Vegas Daily Show.
Nice. Well, you know, you are getting quite an audience. We've got Mexico watching right now. Hola, Sandra, mi amor.
Que tengo buen día.
Don't forget, if you're watching right
Me das
now,
una bolsa,
chat with us.
Yes.
Typo on El Computadora.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
White people speak in Mexican.
I do. I
It's
speak
funny.
really horrible Spanglish.
Yeah,
My
Spanglish,
apologies.
yeah.
Lo sientos.
Well, let me tell you something. I love Mexico. I have a name. I have a street in Tijuana named after me.
You do?
I do. Of course, they don't know that, but you know, many years ago, I used to be a Tijuana favorite.
I can't imagine.
Oh yeah, boy.
Danny Vegas live show was
There
a little
was-
bit different down there,
Oh
huh?
yeah, that was. It was. Yeah, okay. But anyway, we're not going to go there. Not unless we have a few martinis.
What was the name of the street?
Well, like I said, there is Revolution Street, or Revolucion, and it's just a street a little off the side there where there's a couple business establishments that saw me quite a bit. Okay, but we're not going to get into that.
Alrighty. Moving right along.
Ooh, moving right along. Okay, so we like I said, we got into the serious stuff. We're going to talk about in segment 4. We're going to get into our dope of choice, which is marketing and branding. So that'll be fun. But let's do something a little bit lighter. Now, you said you went online, and what's trending today is that we have a issue in the country with a lice that cannot be killed.
What? Yeah, we got the Zika virus down in Puerto Rico that people are freaking out about. But, you know, we go onto social media to find out what's interesting and what's hot.
What's going on?
So trending right now on social media, on Facebook, did you know that there's a super lice out there?
Well,
Super lice.
Super lice.
25 states. And, I'm not sure what's going on if Nevada's one of the states yet, but 25 states have a strain of lice that is immune to common treatments. Immune. And now I think this points to a bigger topic at hand, a bigger issue.
Well, the thing is, I got to say something. As you can see, ain't no lice
Shake.
coming here. There ain't nothing to grab onto. It's just
Your helmet is protecting you?
like the song says, Werewolves of London. His hair was perfect. So anyway, not to be a Donald Trump fan on that, but man, this is the only thing left from the glorious days, baby. So we got this super lice out there, and I'm sure it's going to be in all the schools, and I guess all you have to do is just take a thing and cut all your hair off, right? That's how you take care of that?
I suppose. I don't know. You know, I think that it points to an issue that is pervasive. Our food supply is changing. People are overprescribing and underutilizing properly antibiotics when you're supposed to use antibiotics.
That's
you don't
right.
use it right. You share it with other people, so the other folk doesn't have to go to the doctor. Why is that? Why aren't they going to the doctor? I don't want to get into politics again, but it's because
go.
our
Yes.
healthcare system is messed up. It's broken. And I think that that's what is leading to things like super lice. Sharon Ewing says nope. She's shaving her head and setting herself on fire if she gets a super lice. That should take care. That should take care of it.
You know what? It grows back. Don't
does.
worry.
It's
you
true.
know? And
That's
you know,
true.
eventually, short hair on women, it'll be a great trend. But you know, you're right. Because let me tell you a little bit of a story. I know the insurance thing, the Obamacare, like it, love it, whatever. But you know, I'm blessed. Thank you very much, Mr. Adelson from the Venetian over there, because he pays for health insurance. None of his employees take anything out of their checks. And we, for the most part, just go to a little quick care down the street. Anytime I got an ear infection or I got a cold, we just go there, get our subscription, go to Smith's, and we're done. Used to take about 40 minutes. Well, now you go in there, it takes 4 hours,
Right.
and because it's just filled with people who, for the first time, and I used to sit there and think, you know, those people that are sitting there now for 4 hours, they're loving this because they didn't have it before. I'm hating this because I got to sit here for 4 hours.
Yeah.
They're loving this because they finally got some health care. So I guess it all depends on what side of the aisle you're on that, what side of the story you're on that. But it has definitely, oh my goodness gracious, it has literally gone from lickety split. This is easy. I got my insurance card right to the front of the line, please. You got your insurance card? Thank you very much. We're gonna get the insurance company for this, to where it's like now I'm sitting around for 4 hours, and I don't know if I'm so happy about that. But then again, I think these people that are in here, they can give a rat's ass about what I'm thinking because they've never had it before.
Well, you know, I think that's why, you know, and you are one of the lucky ones, and Sheldon Adelson, you know, has it right when it comes to down to old school, what made Vegas good, casino ownership, not a big conglomerate, not a big corporation, not the MGM Grand looking to stick it to the little guys. Charge for parking, charge for valet. No longer have it even being, you know, valets being the employed
Employees.
Just bringing in companies to do it.
That's right. Yep.
Sheldon Adelson has it right. I mean, he is really invested in this community, and it means something. It absolutely means something. But I think everybody else, we're looking for alternatives. We're looking for those neighborhood casinos. We're staying off strip. We're not even going there
We don't even go
anymore.
there anymore,
I think we should do that. And when it comes to healthcare, it's the same kind of thing. The only part that I really appreciate about how screwed up the healthcare system is right now, it's forcing more people to look at alternative solutions, common sense solutions.
More what do they call it? Prevention. Instead of just, you know.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, that's for sure. That's one of the things, you know, back to the Las Vegas Health and Fitness Chamber of Commerce. The premises of this is, with 75% of diseases being preventable by lifestyle changes.
Right.
And that access and that information is out there. So, you know, when it comes to super lice, you know, preventing yourself from getting super lice, how about you don't use the pillows on the airplanes? How about when you send your kids to school, you know, make sure your kids are clean, you know, it's just those basic kind of things, or people are pulling them
my
out.
daughter wore a ponytail a couple days ago because there's lice going around, and I guess having a ponytail, you know, like it's braided,
Yeah.
it supposedly helps you. I don't know about that. You know, I was blessed. I never ran into that situation. But I know once they get it, man, it's kind of a process to get rid of that stuff.
It is. It's horrible. Years ago, it was going around the schools in Henderson, and my daughter Lainey, I mean, we just went over it and over it and over it again, which reminds me, hello, Lulu. If Lulu's watching.
Hey, Lulu.
Mama loves you. But it's true. There's so many things that are preventable, and the super lice is just one disgusting example, you know, itchy, disgusting example of any other of the, you know, communicable diseases and pesticides and parasites and viruses that are going around. You have to pay attention, be smart.
That's right, because, you know, as time goes on, like you said, we use these medicines, and all of a sudden now there's another strain of flu that you have to get a new shot for. You got to get a new shot this year because the old one, it's mutated. And it's all kind of...
you know, when it comes down to it, go old school. Go old school. Wash your hands with soap. Stop with the antibacterial stuff. Wash your hands with soap. You know, soap. Remember soap? Wash your hands with soap.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah, got it.
Cover your mouth when you're going to cough. Don't be a disgusting pig in public and get your stuff over everybody. Just, you know, be common sense.
Yeah, my
Use
wife
bleach.
doesn't like me sneezing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't
she doesn't like me to sneeze.
Do you get close enough anymore to her where she's
I just
even
run to the other
cognizant of you
room. I just
sneezing?
run to the other room so that she doesn't hear me sneeze.
There you
Segment
go.
4 coming up.
Cuatro in
That's-
Mexico.
That's right. We'll be back.